I think I'm live now. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm walking. Oh, my God. Yeah, we got this now. We got it. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay. So I need to know if you guys can see me. I need to know if you guys can see me because we just had terrible difficulties connecting. Okay. And I also know that Miss Denise couldn't log off. So it was, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm here now. Okay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Caroline. Oh, I'm telling you, there was a whole disaster right now. So Miss Denise, she was on before me and she couldn't log off for whatever reason. So it was a kind of a glitch thing, you know, she could not log off. So we are here right now. I'm going to share and tag because we're going to talk about a few things today, about Private Passion Boutique, about the future, you know, and so on, and what's new. Okay. Yay! Hey, Miss Tammy. How you doing? I'm glad you can see us. I'm glad you can see us. I almost had a heart attack. I said, oh my God, something is going on here. Something is going on. So let me switch. Here we go. Let me switch. I'm telling you, today is a day. Today is a day. Oh my God. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So, okay. This phone tried to connect. So, all right, I'm late. I know I'm late, but we had technical difficulties. Okay, I couldn't even log on for whatever reason. But sometimes it is like that, you know. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much. See, I need to do that too. I need to share myself first of all out. So we are under tornado watch. We are under tornado watch, which is very rare because I really haven't been Milwaukee, Wisconsin under tornado watch at all, right? But today we are under tornado watch, basically as of right now until midnight, I believe. Let me share this. So now I'm going to tag my admins in. I'm going to tag my admins in. Okay. So, if everybody can share and tag, I would greatly appreciate it, okay? I'm going to tag some people. Myself. So I had to take everybody's rights away, completely everybody, and restart, you know, the whole process. That was crazy. Don't forget to give Tanya the rights again, you know, that comes after us.
That's Tanya Alicia, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So we got no more. There's gonna be more of a talk today than a sale, right? If I still have time selling, then I will sell. But today we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Let's try to. I'm late. I know I'm late, and this is why I'm rushing right now because I shouldn't be late, but the difficulties brought it so far. Of course, We late today. Okay. Is there AC on there, babe? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, ladies. So, if you don't know me, my name is Sabrina, and I'm the owner of Proper Passions Boutique. And today we are going to talk about different things that I want to clarify also. I'm going to give this to my husband. My husband will probably tag. Hold on, ladies. Hold on. Hold on. So, all right. Here I am. Hey, Miss Kimberly. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, you made it. So today we start late here, so I have to watch. Somebody remind me after, because Miss Tanya Alicia is supposed to be on after me, right? So I lost a lot of time because we have technical difficulties to start today. Miss Denise couldn't log off anymore. It kind of ended up in a glitch for some reason. I couldn't log on, so it was a whole disaster, but we made it, okay? We made it too. So today, mainly what we're going to do is we're going to talk about certain things. First of all, let's talk about me, right? So my name is Sabrina. Okay. My name is Sabrina, and I'm the owner of Proper Passion Boutique, if you don't know me, right? So that's me. Hello. Proper Passions Boutique offers, and I'm going to say this like it is, we offer lives for a whole month through the whole month for 99 cents. Not 99 cents per 1 day or per 1 hour. It's for the whole month. You can book as many lives as you want for 99 cents, okay? And we're going to stay like this. So you're going to subscribe and you pay the 99 cents and you can go live every day if you want to. Every day. No big deal. We also have free picture wardrobe that you can use. You can post your pictures, you know, and go on. We have a free prayer room that is maintained by Pastor Mary King Faust, okay? So you can also utilize that one. We have a room, a chat room, if you don't know, and the VIP exclusive page of us, of Proper Passion Boutique, which is called Do You Have That? And Do You Have That is basically a page where you hop on and you can search for an item and ask if somebody in the group have this certain item, right? That one. And then we also offer 10% discount for everybody who shops on Proper Passion Boutique, right? So that's for the shoppers. So next thing, for the sellers, if you sell on Proper Passion Boutique, please, no inspired items, period. I don't care if you show it, I don't care if you don't name it, no inspired items at all. We don't allow this on Proper Passion Boutique. So please respect that, okay? And when I'm saying this is, some people, they be like, oh, this is, you know, and then they name it what it is and make it all fast. No inspired items. That's my only thing what I have. Please respect everybody on the platform. We are a drama-free platform. So I don't want no drama. I don't want nothing. I do have 100% no ghosting rule on Purple Passion Boutique. So that means when you shop, pay your invoices. Make sure that you understand with whom you're shopping. Every seller on Purple Passion Boutique has different rules, okay? Thank you for tagging. I just, I couldn't even have time to tag everybody in, but I do appreciate you, Miss Jessica. So, and with that said is, every seller that you're shopping with has their own rules. So let's say if you shop with Miss Lala, so Miss Lala has her own rules, and she'll be like, you have to pay your invoice by 11 o'clock in the morning or whatever, right? So you have to make sure that you're going to pay that invoice, because if you're not going to pay her invoice, I'm just saying, she's going to block you probably. Hey, how you doing? Yes, nice meeting you too. Welcome. So, when you shop with another seller, right, and you say, I want to shop with this and this person, make sure you ask during your live, hey, when are invoices due? My invoices on Purple Passion Boutique are due in 24 hours. However, if you have any situation, any life situation that you say, hey, I need more time, or hey, I can pay by the end of the week, or whatever, and it's just the beginning of the week, then I will possibly wait, right? So I'm not trying to block people that quick. I'm trying to work with people. I'm trying to, to build a community and an understanding that everybody need to pay, the invoice. Hey, Robin, they need to pay their invoices and stuff, but just to make sure that you respect everyone's rules. This is the A and O of everything. So shoppers need to subscribe also with Purple Passions Boutique in order to come on the platform and get the 10% off, okay, of the invoices. And you get all the extra perks that will be even more on August 1st. If you are a VIP member, if you're a Purple Passion Boutique VIP member, and I think we have over 300, and you are not subscribed by the end of July or August, then you will fall off the VIP group. Okay, and we just let you go, because if if you're not supporting us with the 99 cents, then there is no point anymore. Okay, because the platform is basically free. Yay, you made it too. The platform is basically free. So Purple Passions Boutique is not earning any money. Nobody is getting rich. And we have volunteering admins. I just want to say this. With that said is, our admin is one, Miss Latoya. So Miss Latoya Coleman. Hey, Miss Nicole, how you doing? Miss Latoya Coleman is our expert admin, right? So she is basically doing calendar work also. She's monitoring lives as well. She's popping in, sharing and tagging, because that's what we do for every seller. So you understand, if you are a seller and you want to sell on Purple Passions Boutique, as you come in, you have to tag 10 people on your own into your live. And you tag with that ad, okay? You put that ad on and you start tagging your shoppers, basically, to have a successful live. After it depends how many admins are here, because sometimes we have 4 admins in one live. So you get extra 10 from Miss Evangelia, which is our admin moderator. And she basically is going to tag people. Then we have Miss Trisha. Miss Trisha Michael, she is our admin, and she will tag 10 people. And then you have volunteering people that are just tagging because, they're happy and they want to tag and they want to help. My husband is tagging, for you too. So you will have possibly, if it's on a good day, 50 to 60 people only from us tagged into your life. Because that's what we do. We try to build that community. So, and with this said is, so again, we have admins. So our first admin is Miss Latoya. She's the admin expert. Hey, Miss Lori. Then we have Miss Trisha. Miss Trisha is, I call her the hunter, okay, because she's always on the hunt out of finding sellers, shoppers and all kind of stuff. So that's basically her job, but she's also in lives. What I always say is everybody's volunteering. Hey, Miss Tracy, everybody's volunteering, so nobody get paid here, right? Nobody is getting paid. Not even Purple Passions Boutique, because nobody get rich of 99 cents. And plus we're paying our taxes. So this is not a platform where we say, okay, we just charge 99 cents. It's going to add up too. No, but what I want to do though is that I'm going to give my admin for those 99 cents that ended up as a subscription, that I'm giving my admins devices they can work on specially only for Purple Passions Boutique, like mini tablets, you know, or phones or whatever is going to happen if we get so far. So right now we're not that far because, like I said, we just started all this. But our admin has a job and our admin is working, and right now everybody works for free. Okay. So like I said, we only have the subscription. So you subscribe for 99 cents. That's the only thing that you have to do, and you get all the perks. All and everything. Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome. If you have any questions while we're talking about this, please let me know, because now is the time and I can answer all your questions, okay? So, check out so Miss Evangelia she's also an admin, but she's the admin moderator. Now, they don't have nothing like this. They only have moderator in there, but she's the admin moderator. And why is she that? Because she's the one that writes scripts for Purple Passion Boutique. So she's the one that get in touch with you, that is able to write, and that is able to write like a lawyer, you know, and and put it all together in one sentence, you know. And she does a very good job. So shout out to her and her skills, because this is really what she does. She will go on vacation, and she is going to leave us for a whole month, and she's going into her home country to visit Greece. And I'm jealous because I wish I can do that, right? But she's going. So we're going to miss her for a whole month in August, right? So then we have to be only us three. I'm always there too, if you notice that. So whoever is going live, I'm always supporting. I'm always tagging. I'm sharing. I'm putting out who is live on the next day. I'm putting out who is live on the next day. So what I'm doing is at midnight, if you realize this, I'm putting a post out saying, line up for tomorrow, and I say what day it is and who is going live. Now, I'm taking that post, right, and I'm putting it into the prayer room. And Mary King Faust, our pastor, she's praying over those people to have a good life in the prayer room. So you always got to check this out, what we're doing. We're doing everything for a reason. So because this is what I always wanted. I wanted that. Yes, yes, you can. So, so what I'm saying with this is this. Her job is basically, as a pastor, she's of course saying prayers, but she's definitely going to pray over those people who are going live, right? So this is something special that we wanted, because we want to wish everyone a great live show. Don't forget the contest. Contest? Baby, I forgot. Tell me. Contest.
She's talking about that sweet thing. You're not there yet.
I'm not there yet. So, okay. So Miss Trisha, like I said, she shares and tags. She's the admin, and Miss Evangelia has a special position as a moderator, because she knows how to write. You know, she knows how to put things together. She has the patience to bring people into the VIP, you know, chat room. She shows them where you can put our picture wardrobe. You know, she navigates people around on the two platforms, because at the end it's two platforms. You have the exclusive VIP group, and you have Purple Passions Boutique where you go live, right? Hey, Miss Susie. Hey to everybody.
Probably
So,
in jail again. I think I'm in jail again.
In Facebook jail again?
Yeah.
Huh? Tag in jail. That's okay. So with that, what I said is basically, this is the logistics, on the logistics side, so you know how we working, right? Talk about the giveaway, right? So Purple Passions.
That's claimed already.
Okay, I know I saw it. So Purple Passions Boutique is doing a huge giveaway. So, and I think today will be no sales, will be like a talk type of thing. So in the giveaway, we're going to have 5 prizes. The first prize is going to be worth $1,500 US. Okay. It's going to be huge. So with the giveaway, what we're doing is, you have to follow the steps on it. You have to subscribe, of course. You have to like and share. And then you have to write down underneath the post, I win, okay, in order to participate in it. And this is on the main page of Perfect Passion Boutique. We constantly share it out every day. So the giveaway is going to be on August 1st at 6 o'clock. So at 6 p.m. EST time, it's going to be the giveaway. The second prize is going to be Gucci shoes. Authentic, real Gucci shoes. Brand new. Okay? It's going to be the second prize. And the other ones I will not say because I'm going to keep it for myself. You're going to see it because I already didn't say the first prize, but I say the second prize. So those Gucci shoes are worth $950. They are authentic. They are real. Okay? So that's going to be the second prize. So we're going to have real nice prizes that we're going to give away. What we're also going to do is starting school backpacks. So if you want, and if you want to be part of this, we are having 20 backpacks at this moment. And I'm going to show you how they look like. Can you bring me the backpacks, babe? I'm going to show you how they look like, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. So I'm looking for people that want to be a sponsor, okay, and I will say it like this. Oh, no. I will tell you, Miss Denise, it's okay. So what we did was, we have a whole bunch of these backpacks. They are all different ones.
These are just the 5 I can get to. I can't get to the other ones.
Okay. So I'm gonna show it one by one. So we have this one right here. This is for a boy. They're all brand new, right? They're all brand new, and here is the tags to it. So, and we want to fill it. We want to fill this backpack with school supplies. Okay, we want to fill it with school supplies and hand it out to a child in need. And I swear to God, there's a whole bunch of them, right? So as of now, I have 20. If that works very well, and we don't want nothing from this, but only what we really invested into that. And I hope that we can make, children happy. So we have the Marvel one. We have the mini one, which is pink. And also, like I said, they're all brand new tags. They're all brand new tags. So mini is right here. Then we have Spider-Man right here. Yes, Spider-Man right here. Also, brand new tags. Spider-Man, brand new tags. Then we have Disney Princess right here. Disney Princess. All brand new tags, okay? And then we have Barbie. Okay, then we have Barbie. So this is not the giveaway. This is I already stated what we're going to do on the giveaway. This here is basically school start, to make children happy that they don't have the possibility to have something nice, to have a backpack to start. So we're going to fill this with school supplies, and we're also going to put a whole bag of candy and sweets in there, to make it real nice for them. And all I'm asking for is, if you want to be and participate, we're going to make pictures too of the child who is going to get this backpack, okay? And if you want, we can put a card from you that you basically was the one who supported that child, and we can put that also in the backpack with it. It's however you want it, but we're gonna want $15 for this backpack, and you can choose which one you want, okay? When we're gonna hand this out to the child, we're gonna make pictures, and we're gonna tell who supported this child. So reach out to me if you want. Reach out to me and let me know if you want to be part of this, okay? So backpack filled with school supplies and candy. We're going to give a whole bag of candy in there for the child for school start. It's going to be $15. Can't really say nothing because those backpacks are already almost $15, right? So school supplies will be, of course, you know how you have the, what is it called? Pencils, erasers, then some papers, to write on. Then you have the glue, what they need. you know, basically the school start supplies, what they need. So we're going to fill this all up and show it to you, of course, too. So let me know if you want, or matter of fact, I'm going to give it an item number, and this is going to be item number 100. Item number 100. And it is $15. And if you want to be part of this, then let me know and write down in comments, item number 100, I want to be part of this. You want to do one of each, please? One of each backpack? Woo, Robin! Okay. Thank you. That's the part right here. So one of each. So, sold 100. Sold 100. And I will let JR know that you do one of each. We live in here. I'm living in Milwaukee. I'm on the north side of Milwaukee. And what I'm saying with this is that we have a lot of children, especially the school where my son goes to. It's very poor. So it's a very poor area of where children are. And they sometimes, you know, when they walk around, I just feel so sorry when I see them. And they don't have nice stuff, you know, they don't have nice things. And you'd be like, why, you know, and you look at this poor child. So this is an opportunity now to really help, you know, and do something. So, and me and my husband, we don't have really nothing of this, but it makes somebody happy. And this is what it's supposed to be. So I'm not gaining anything of this backpack and, you know, and the school supplies, but we're going to make somebody happy. I swear to God we do. And this is what it's about, to make a child happy. You would take 2, boy and girl. Okay. Okay. So my husband will write this down when he come in. Yeah, so sold 100. Let me know, boy or girl or both or whatever you want to do. And I really, really so much appreciate you guys. And I will also, I haven't posted this because I didn't have no time to put it on the page really. But this is so nice, right? You just don't know how you make me happy when you would be part of this. And you will see how we're going to go to the school, because I'm going to do pictures and everything, and how these children are going to get it. Okay? This is my promise. I promise this, that this is what happened. So my next thing is, so we covered the giveaway, we covered the lives, we covered the ghosting, we covered, what else we need to cover, babe? Schedule, like?
The time.
Oh, yeah. So if you schedule lives on Purple Passions Boutique, right? Every and all of the times are in EST time. So you schedule lives as EST, not at CST. There's a little button down there that you can switch over. And if it shows CST on your computer, then you change it and switch it to EST. So switch it to EST so you know you're on the right time frame. Flyers. Again, I'm telling you guys, send me your flyers without me having to, you know, to be in your inbox and be like, hey, where's the flyer for tomorrow? And I tell you why the flyer is so important. The flyer is important because, one, I'm going to do a reel with it. So I'm gonna put the whole lineup who's going live in a reel. So everybody is gonna get it. I'm gonna share it on 10+ platforms. So your flyer will be out, not only yours, but the entire flyer, the entire people who go live on this day is going to be on 10 different share out pages. I'm going to put it on in the VIP group. And you're, of course, going to be on Purple Passions Boutique. So if somebody want to look you up, you're going to, you know, appear there with your name. You're going to be tagged in your name, and you're going to have your flyer there. So that's a hell of a advertising, if you ask me, because I remember when I started, and I sent my flyer, and my flyer didn't even show up on that platform, on some of the platforms. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is so important that people, and also you as a seller, okay, so yeah, so Miss Evangela says subscribe. They need to have updated Facebook, and their phone need to have the latest update too. Okay, so this is also a problem. Some people say, I can't subscribe. I don't know why. And this is because maybe your phone is not updated. Maybe, you know, so you have to update Facebook, and you can go in Google Play, type in Facebook and update Facebook. When it says update, click that button update, and it's updating, and then you get, you know, all the perks that you're supposed to get. And yeah, and that's about it. Thank you, Miss Beth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if you are supporting a girl or a boy. You know, let me know this because we have it all, okay? And if we get a good announcement and we have to get more, then I'm more happy than to get more, right? Because I believe that a child deserves to have something really nice on the first day of school. And if you don't know, in Europe, where I'm from Italy, we get those. They look like cones. They're like long, and they have like a wrap on the on the beginning of that cone. So you open it up and it's filled completely full with candy, school supplies, all kind of stuff. A boy, okay. And in the back, and they have a backpack too. So this is how we do it on the first day. It's like really big, taking pictures, and all kind of stuff. So this is really, really nice. So I'm like really big on, first day of school. So, hold on. And then, here we go. So, and then, yeah, a boy. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down too. I have to go anyway and print this whole thing out. Next thing, what else we need? What else we need? Where my admin's at? Because I just lost my train of thoughts. So even after August, September, October, everything is always going to stay 99 cents. So even if you subscribe now and say, oh, it's going to be 99 cents, you're probably going to, change it, put it up, the price go up. No, it won't. The price is going to stay until 2026 and probably the whole year 2026 if we're still alive and nothing happened to us, still for 99 cents. We're not going to charge nothing. We don't want to charge nothing. We want that everyone who is going live is going to make that money, right? We want everyone to be successful. We offer training. We do offer training. We offer also bot training. So that means if you are new to selling and you say, hey, this is something I want to try, and you have your own closet, because sometimes you have so much stuff at home that you bought, accumulated, and then I want a girl because I have enough boys around me. Okay. So what did I just say? Okay. So what I said is basically, I lost my thought again. What did I say? I was reading her message. I want a girl because I have enough boys around me. Exactly. So what did I say? I can't remember. Somebody help me. What did I just say? What did I say? Oh yeah, about the feed. And I have it again. So it's not going to change and it's not going to go up after August, right? Because everybody say, okay, in August you might charge more, you do something. No, we're not. We're going to stay with this 99 cents, we're going to ride it until the wheels fall off, okay? This is the plan. So, and you cannot go wrong. You cannot, as a seller, honestly, with 99 cents, how you have 90 minutes that you can go live, 90 minutes. And in this 90 minutes, you can showcase all your items, everything. Training too, okay? So you can show in 90 minutes all your items. You can sell it, and all what you pay is 99 cents for a whole month. Not every time you go live, for a whole month, for 30 days. So you can actually, 30 or 31 days, you can go 31 days live every day if you want, for only 99 cents. That's good. If you find a slot, and there's always slots open. Recently I looked, we're pretty much starting to get more bookings. But the only thing, what I'm asking for again, is no inspired items. Training. We charge $25 for bot training. Yes. And also for going live training. This is all included in the $25. And you get really a good training. So that means the last person who got a training, Miss Barbara, she was with my husband on, I believe, over an hour and a half, just talking about how to use the bot. Okay. Okay, good point, good point. So when a seller goes live, it is important to silence notifications on the phone. Right, because it all goes off and we hear this, right? This is true. Cancellation fee is $7. Thank you. See? And then, like I said, this is my lawyer right here. This is, she remember everything. Miss Evangelia. So, cancellation fee is $7. Now, let me finish the training first. So, bot training is $25. Not only bot training, this includes all the training. Like going live, how to connect the bot, what to say on the live, how to make a successful live, right? And then also on the live and with the ring light, what you need, because we need things in order to go live. So you get the whole shebang bang for $25, right? I think that's an excellent price. I think that's excellent. So, because I know how much I paid. And I know that some, they pay over $100. And, I'm just saying. So $25 is not bad. To push you, basically. So the next thing is cancellation fee. Like Miss Evangelia said, cancellation fee $7. If you book a live and you ghost on that live and you forget about it, there will come a cancellation fee of $7 that you get an invoice for, okay? If you, if something comes and you have to reschedule, then you let me know and you reschedule. If you break up the live in between because you say, I don't have no sales, it's pointless for me, we would have a whole fit, then we have to cancel you and there will be $7, okay? And I think this is fair too, because $7 is really not a big deal either.
Who blocked Richard? Who was that that blocked Richard?
Richard blocked?
Yeah, he can't comment on this one either. So they made, when they blocked him, they made her put it over the whole Purple Bastion thing because they were on your platform when they did this. Who blocked him?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. Nobody from us though. Maybe he's like you that he cannot comment right now. They don't mean that he's blocked.
No, he got blocked for the other day from someone's platform. They thought he was a troll.
Oh. So okay, that can happen too. So what else do we need to cover? That's right, Miss Evangelia. Where's my lawyer? So she said cancellation fee $7, right? Miss Susie said when a seller goes live, I think it's important to silence the notifications on their phone. This is my opinion, just commenting. Exactly, and that's a good point because we don't want to hear when you want to watch the life of this person in silence, right? You want to concentrate, you want to look at the item. You don't want to hear constantly or the messages that are coming in. We don't want to hear that. So yeah, so that's a good point.
Like that.
Like that. Yeah, like that one. Like that one from my other phone. So what else do we have to cover? What's my time, babe? I have to make sure because Tanya is coming after me and I came so late and what time you also lose your train of thought. Exactly, like me. I'm always losing my train of thought when when somebody says something. I'll be like, oh, okay.
She's supposed to be on at 10, isn't she? She's on at 10, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock EST right now. Okay, so that's her time, right? Is she supposed to be on at 10?
Yep, I think so. Let me see.
Let me go check.
Oh, no. No. In an hour. In 1 hour. In 1 hour. She's going to be on in 1 hour. I have 1 hour, right? Am I right here? If I see this correctly, let me check. I don't want to. Because normally, before that, I never worried about if somebody is on behind me because I was always on my own page. Now I'd be like, oh my God, I have to hurry. Where or how do you get all the items for sale? Okay, so there are thrift stores. There are thrift stores everywhere. And every city has thrift stores. So some sellers, they get donations, right? They put an ads out there. They want donations and all kind of stuff. I'm going thrifting. So I'm going in thrift stores. I have certain thrift stores that I'm going to and picking my items, I don't do donations and stuff like that, but people do donations. So it depends what seller you're shopping with. All my items, like for example, for me, I always tell this to every seller. If you want to have a successful life sale and keep your customers, then you want clean clothes, okay? You don't want no smelly clothes. You don't want nothing that is stained up, dirty, Yeah, exactly. Replay shopping too. We're going to get there too. So you want always everything clean and nice, good smelling. So when you get your items as a shopper, you open that bag and you be like, yay, smells so good, right? So, and then you have a smile on your face or you want to open it up and you be like, oh my goodness, what's that, right? Because it happened to me too before. So, and this is what we have, what I always tell everybody. You want to clean your items, wash them. Yep, Miss Evangelia said it too. She don't do donations. She choose everything herself. And that's how we do it. We go shopping. Like we go on a trip, right? We gear up, you know, rucksack and all, you know, we going into the store and we make it happen. And yeah, and sometimes it takes us a couple of days, you know, to get our rack together the way how we want to, and not just on one day. So it is work. As a seller, you choose what you want to have on your rack, or what you want to sell, period, right? Then you have to, of course, need to have item numbers. You got to have your ring light ready, you know. You got to have your life basically ready. But also don't forget, you need to ship out. You need to pack. Smoky, smelly clothes. Yes, yes. Unfortunately, right. What I always say on this one is that you have a lot of people that smoke in the house. You know, they be smoker and they smoking and they don't realize that other people who don't smoke. Hey, Miss Liz, thank you. You love sourcing? Yes, yes. There she is, Miss Dolores. Okay, I like Miss Dolores when she goes live. I always say this with my husband. This is so exciting. She got that buffer thing to be like, you think you're on the, what is that? On like a fest.
Like on a game show.
Or like on a game show somewhere, you know. And she's funny. I liked it a lot. So, and
come on down. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Sellers, drop your links here in the comments since you're on, okay? Name your business names. Drop your links, so all the shoppers know and shop with you. This is important. Also, for flyers, I want to say one thing, and this is my opinion only, but you can do whatever you want, right? You want to learn? Okay, yes, honey. So, the thing is this. If you use always, the background need to be organized. That's right, -6. That's right. Absolutely, I agree. That is a and O. You got to have a nice background. Hold on.
A lot of this. The more I was going to tell you, if you're a new seller and you ever come to the training that I give, I'm going to give you so much meat and potatoes. I'm gonna give you so many tips of the trade. I'm gonna give you stuff that I know nobody's told you. I'm gonna give you a way to look at it that nobody showed you how to look at it. And when you come out of there, you're gonna be so confident that when you step onto the platform for the first time, it's gonna look like you're a veteran seller. I can tell you, I'm gonna give you that much because it's just a lot of things that people are not telling you.
We have
a couple people claim Robin and somebody else, right?
Yeah, Miss Bass and all this. So you have to go back and basically go there.
Item number 100, right?
What's pirate ship? Pirate ship. Okay, let me first start with the flyer, and I'm gonna answer pirate ship. So the flyers, right? If you always use a different flyer, and I made that mistake too until somebody told me that. Actually, I always had. One time I had a green one. One time I had a blue one. One time I had a gray one. One time I had an orange one. And then she told me, she said, "Hey, why you always using, your name is Purple Passions Boutique. You should have one flyer and always use the same flyer that represents Purple Passions Boutique. Because people are going to memorize when they see that lip, right? It's Purple Passions Boutique. So if you as a seller have a logo or, you know, or your personal color that you love, use that same flyer. Make a really pretty nice flyer that you like. Use the same one. Okay, use the same flyer and just change the times in it. Just change the platforms what you're on, change the times on it, and change, you know, whatever you're selling. If you want to also, you know, drop it on the flyer. Because actually on the flyer, what you're supposed to have is your business name, what platform are you going on this day, the time, and the date. These 4 points should be on the flyer. I get sometimes flyer, they don't even say the business name. They just say Purple Passion Boutique 6 o'clock, for example, or 5. And I'd be like, okay, what? This is what you're giving me. This is what I have to take. Because I cannot tell you to correct your flyer, because who am I telling you how to, you know, make your flyer? I just can tell you what I think you should do, okay? So, and with that said is, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But I would do one flyer, one color, your favorite color, or all colorful, whatever you like. Choose make a nice business name on it, of your business name, because you're representing your business. And when you represent your business, you want your business nice represented. Put your time on it, put your date on it, and put the platform on that you're going on. and you're always good to go. And then you just, when you go on a different platform, you just use the same one, you just cancel it out and write the other platform on it. You know what I'm saying? And then you just cancel their time on it and you write the other time on it. And this is so interesting because I had no idea that people have picture memory. So people picture your flyer not by who you are as a business name. They picture it on the flyer, right? And you have a lot of old people, don't forget this. Yes, advertisers are recommended sticking to a color or pattern because customers will associate your special color or pattern or logo. Exactly. Studies have shown this, so stick to your same name. Exactly. Yes, Miss Susie. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, this is information I'm just dropping here for you, and you can pick it up or leave it. You know, is it mandatory to have a LLC? No. I don't have no LLC, and you don't need an LLC. You don't. You don't have to have an LLC. You can have a normal seller's permission to go live. I don't know why this is always coming and people asking for this LLC. Somebody told me that when I started, you have to think about it. Then what I did was I called the city of Milwaukee, because I'm from Milwaukee, so I had to call the city when I got my seller's permit, and I said, do I have to make an LLC? And they said, well, are you a big company? Are you shipping out 1,000 items, you know, a week? And I said, no. Well, then you don't need no LLC. And there was my answer. So, you know, you don't need an LLC. What else do we wanted to talk about? Have a theme for your flyer, color, and your business. Exactly. So you have to think about a logo. A logo, what kind of logo do you want? If you want to change your business name and make it like, because business names should be nice too, you know. Think about a nice business name. Think about what kind of animal you like, or some people like butterflies. Some people, they're like dogs, cats, whatever. You can put all this on your flyer, honestly. There's nothing wrong with this. Training button, make yourself presentable. Yes. Okay, so this is also a thing that I think should happen. When you go live as a seller, right, you want to be presentable. Because as you call yourself having a boutique, having a shop, you know, and you selling out of your shop, you need to be, first of all, really nice and presentable. You need to have your hair done, you know, put makeup on. That's what I always tell, you know, my sellers. Put makeup on, be nice, put jewelry on, you know, and put earrings in. If not, put something in. Always look nice and clean, because the way how you look is the same way how you present in your items and what you're showing. Because when you look, let's say you would not fix your hair or nothing, and you sweaty, you come from jogging home, right? I'm on disability. Do you report earnings to the IRS? Oops, I don't know that. I don't know how to answer that, honestly. So, you are showing up for work when you go live. How do you want to be seen at work? Yep. That's your work. Exactly. That's your job. You have a job, and it means you're going live. This is your business, so you're making money like this. When you stand there and you're sweaty and your hair is not done, you know, you have still sweat dropping off you basically from jogging, which you just came, or you just went to the beach, you know, you came back and you're still wet, your clothes is wet and all this, or you didn't wash your hair for like 2 weeks. This is not how you should be presenting yourself. You should be always nice, clean, you know, have a nice speech, you know, don't be in there chewing gum or eating and drinking, you know, and all that. Step away if you have to drink, step away. Go to the side, drink a little bit, you know, and then come back. Some people, they're just eating, you know. I saw that too. They're just sitting there and they're eating a whole burger, you know. And they're touching with the greasy hands the items, what they're going to show you. So, yeah. So, always presentable. Let me see what else we have. Background organizers. Yep. Okay, good. So, any questions? Any questions so far that anybody has? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, like Miss Susie said, you want to always show up nice, you know, and be nice seen from everyone. And this is how you make a successful business for yourself too. Because I always say you sell yourself first, you know. make people happy, smile, you know. Even though if you have a bad day, don't even go live. If you have a bad day, don't even go live. That's what I do. You would just wonder how many lives I canceled on my own because I didn't felt like that this day was a good day for me, you know. Because then you're going to be only depressed if you don't sell. And don't think that you're going to sell every day those 30, 40 items because you had one time a really good sale. Some days you will have only 5. Sometimes you have maybe 11, you know. And sometimes, some days you might have 50. So it depends on the week, whether people got paid or not, what time of the year it is. It depends on how much does the shopper really likes you, you know. And also if they are dependent on SSI or whatever and they don't have all these thousands of dollars available like other people, right, to just throw around and shop with you, then they can only maybe afford, you know, to shop 6 items with you a month, whatever. But guess what? You got to be thankful for that too. Because we as sellers, we have to be thankful for everyone. For that one person who only shopped that one item and for the one person who might shop 10 with you. But we have to be thankful because trust me, out here is a whole bunch of shoppers, but as much as shoppers out there, there's even more sellers out there. And they're doing the same what I'm doing right now. They're standing here and they selling, right? They're selling items. They're doing what they can. So, yeah, that's how it is. So we got to be thankful for every single one. And this is what I always do. When I'm going live and I have sales and I'm selling, I'm always putting all my bags that I'm sending out, I'm always putting a gift in. And it can be something little like as a bath bomb, or it can be a mirror, it can be chocolate, it can be candy, it can be face rollers, it can be soap, it can be all kind of different things, but you will never receive a package from me where there's nothing in there. Never. Not one time will you get a package from me where I say, oh, thank you for your business and just send you the package. You will always get a appreciation back from me. Because I'm just doing it like that. Next thing, do you want Oh, I thought you said something. Next thing, I get always questioned, do you want to share your bot? Right? So, and I heard this from Gary himself. He's the owner basically of Lawyer Shops. And he told me, because I asked that question, I said, well, first of all, how am I going to do this bot sharing, right? And then he said, bot sharing, why would you share your bot? And I said, there's certain people, they ask me because they don't have their own bot to share the bot. The answer is no. We don't do bot sharing at all because Gary doesn't like that. Everybody should have their own bot. And what reason is that? What we shouldn't share bot is?
I mean, I think it's related to the bot belonging to you, and then the process of sales and CSV and how the whole system is functioning.
Right.
Because it's functioning underneath your status, and it's actually running underneath somebody else's status. So everything is going in information.
And you get charged. Like if you really do this,
it's inaccurate.
Yeah.
Because they got it based on you, and the system is tailored towards you, your business, and what it's doing. And when you go into somebody else, it's shifting that scheme to somewhere else. So the bot is actually double word.
Right. So, so if you, Lawyer Shops, www.lawyershops.com. This is where you get the bot from. This is where you get the bot from. And the bot starts with $14.99 a month, okay? This is also a month price. So but this is your bot, okay? Then you come to me and you get bot training. Yes, every shopper and every seller is important. No sharing bot is because, now, I'm going to tell you why. Gary said if I would share my bot with someone, okay? If I would share my bot with someone, I would get charged $30 for sharing the bot with the person from Gary. That's what I was told. So therefore, we don't do sharing bots, okay? We don't do inspired items. We want to stay clean. We want to stay okay, you know, and we want to be respectful to everyone. So, every seller has a different strategy of selling. Some people, they want to, you know, force things on you real quick. You know, some people, they are slower. you have sellers that they are slow, they're talking very quietly, you know, and take the time with everything. And you have some that are fast, you know, real quick. And you have aggressive sellers. And if you believe it or not, as of now, I had to, not because she didn't pay the 99 cents, I had to cancel her from Perfect Passion Boutique. I had to block her basically because of being disrespectful on the platform. Only one seller so far, okay? And she was very disrespectful. I mean, very disrespectful. And I had so bad things coming back, and we don't want this, okay? So there was only one. Also, what we don't do is, I'm just saying, for all the sellers out there, that price that you price that item on, okay? Like, let's say, I say, this right here is a Reebok shirt, right? It's brand new with tax, and it's going to be $4.44, okay? So, what is today? Today is Friday, the 11th, right? And you pay your invoice, let's say you pay your invoice on Sunday morning because you just couldn't, and you reached out and you said, I pay my invoice on Sunday morning. And that seller would go and invoice you not $4.44 for the shirt, but $6.44 for the shirt, because the seller gonna put on every item $2 late fee. This is not what we're doing, because this is also something that came to my ears that some sellers are doing. Okay, they change the prices and put late fees on items. So this is not what we're doing. So we stay on that same price. On the same price that when we sold it for $4.44, this is how the invoice should look: $4.44, not $6.44. Okay, and if you really do have to charge a late fee, then that will be at the end of the entire invoice, basically, that you say, and here's a $2 late fee. This is up to the seller though, because you was late paying your invoice. Okay, that's the right of the seller, but not on every single item that you purchase. Okay. So we with Purple Passions, Purple Passions Boutique, me basically yes, honey, yes. I'm just speaking, you know, how it comes out of my mouth and what I think of what happened since Purple Passions Boutique was opening the doors to all the sellers. So I'm seeing a lot of things and things coming back to me, and I'd be like, whoa, you know, this is not how we do it, right? But this is things that really happen. So that's why we're talking about it. And maybe shoppers didn't know that, and they was like, oh, I didn't know. Well, hell, I'm going to pay it, right? But it's wrong. This is not what we're doing. We stay to the truth. Do I miss something? Anything else that I missed, maybe? Anything that I missed? Anything you want to add? Because I don't know. I'm going to go look. I'm going to go look at my time.
You covered Laura Shaws, you covered the perks or benefits of the 99-cent subscription, about them getting 10% off when they come in.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this already, but for those who shop with Purple Passion Boutique, if you subscribe, you get 10% off your invoice. Okay, so you kind of get more than the 99 cents back. So, like I said, we're running a platform for free, basically. But
the perks is
giving back.
That you get the 99 cents back if you choose to shop, but you also are going to gain access to those special things, to the wall drops. You're going to gain access to the prayer. You're going to gain access to all these different exclusive things that are opening up on the platform. And these are going to be places where you can discuss different things that bother you inside the prayer room.
Right.
The gift shop. You can do a lot of things too. So I want you guys to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And so you probably want to cover your Purple Passion Essentials after the gift shop too, to let them know that you have a sister company and another part of Purple Passion.
Okay, so the gift shop, right? Almost forgot about it. -6. Thank you. Yes, Trisha. Yes. Thank you so much. 31 minutes remaining. So let's support the gift shop. That's right. The gift shop is run by -6. So -6 is not only active in sharing and tagging, and is a very supportive member of Purple Passion Boutique. She's not a admin. Okay, I want to make this straight. She's not an admin, but she is running our gift shop. and she has beautiful tumblers as of now. I will show them too, that you can buy from her. This has nothing to do with me. Robin will ship them basically out of her house, but those tumblers are absolutely fantastic. So she made them.
You got some in there too, or you want to?
No, give me the one that she has right now. So she has left, I believe, 16 tumblers, I believe, or 15. I don't know. We had a lot of them, and some of you guys already bought one. I want to say one thing to -6. -6 is a very good friend of mine. Okay, out of Kentucky. She had 3 very bad accidents, and she cannot work anymore. Actually, she's disabled. She cannot work on a regular job anymore. Nothing. She had a spinal cord injury, and that's why I gave her the gift shop so she can work from home. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's very supportive also to Purple Passions Boutique. So this is how it looks like. What we got here. So
thank you, Miss Susie, for that comment.
Thank you so much. Yes, honey. So it comes in a gift box. The gift box look like this, right? This is super nice. And I'm just showing you because I think if you like Purple Passion Boutique, do you recommend one to use a laptop? And if so, what program do you use for invoices? And when show your item, where describes the item?
Well, when she gets started.
Let me finish with the gift shop, and then I'm gonna come back to you, Miss Diane. Okay. So this here is, these are the tumblers. Okay. So you have Purple Passions Boutique, and now look, they have sparkle in there. They have sparkle purple, you know, lettering on it. I do like that PPB because that's how we short say PPB is Purple Passions Boutique. You have on top right here, they are stainless steel. So, oh my God, -6. So you see right here, they are stainless steel. They are brand new, right? And they come with this glass lid here that you can open up. And this is the cleaning supply that comes with it, that you can clean your tumbler from the inside, or maybe also on the lid area and all this. Okay, it has that rubber right here. It is not sliding, you know, when you put it in. So these are 20 ounces. 20 ounces is pretty big. It's beautiful. I got 2 myself that I bought from her. So this is not something that we gain anything from. This is only this is all on -6's own hard work. Okay. So if anybody wants this, those are $24. Those are $24. And if you buy one today, for $20 and support -6, okay, with her business, then you're gonna get $5 from me in Purple Passion Boutique that you can spend on for free. And I think that's a deal because you get this one, and this is awesome.
$5 coupon to shop with.
$5 coupon to shop with me on Purple Passions Boutique if you buy 1 tumbler. And I will give it the item number 1. This is the item number 1. And you get $5 from me on Purple Passion Boutique just to shop with me as a coupon, as a gift that will be, you know, comes off your invoice basically.
And let me kind of caveat on how this got started, right? So we know -6 or Robin for a long time. We know her family. I know her parents. You know, I've sat down many times with her mother and had great conversations. You know, with her mother. So I know her family very well when I was stationed at Fort Knox.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife has had several businesses while she was in Kentucky, all of which was always supported by Robin and her family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from day one. So we know her just very well. And you know, kind of how this whole cup thing got started. If I just want to be honest about it, we got a package in the mail and we didn't know where this package came from. Okay. So we got and I just don't know where, you know, why she did what she did, but she came and I had all these different cups and different things that she decided to make for us just to show her
This
show
is
her
just
appreciation.
one of them.
You know, we have we got shot glasses, keychains. We got let me see if this is here.
I got a yes honey too, look. I got a yes honey. Because I always say yes honey. I got a yes honey from her. She made me a yes honey.
This is the stuff that she did on her own. You know, she goes in, she designs it, she puts together ideas.
It's a bag.
She's even got a new logo right now that she did for the brand of Purple Bastions Boutique that we're probably gonna flag here soon. And she did all this on her own. Nobody asked her. She just did it from the kindness and the goodness of her heart. And for me, I can respect that because you just don't have people that are kind that think about you as much as you do for people. A lot of people don't. A lot of people just don't show up, you know. And I know a lot of people can understand that. And just to get that package in the mail and to just get different things like that, just, you know, it made me teary-eyed because I was like, somebody thought about us that much where they just decided to do that. You know, I've gotten cards from people that, you know, just meant that I was doing the right thing and that I was doing well at what I was doing because I got that one card and it came at a time that I felt like things weren't going well, you know. So those things kind of meant a lot. So if I want to say actually how it occurred, that's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
That's how we got these things. And then, you know, when she talked to us about her situation, we said, hey, you know what, why don't you do this? And we said, let's try to put something together for her to still keep her independence as a woman. Right. As a female, as a mother, you know, as a parent, and as an individual, and let her, you know, branch out and do her stuff through our company, and that's why we have the gift shop. So what I'm saying is that I'm promoting her and saying, hey, anybody that wants to support her, please do, because she's not just bringing these cups, she's bringing lots of things. You're supporting Purple Passions Boutique, you're supporting the extra Robin. That's the God honest truth on this, because I'm willing to put $5 from my business into that if somebody wants to support her, because she really needs it, you know. And we purchased ourselves, and then all of our admins bought it. We went and purchased because that's what support looks like. Yes, you know, support looks like if that person says, hey, and you say, okay, we're going to support you. We don't want to gain, we want them to gain. We want to see them successful, you know. So if anybody wants to support her, you know, that's why we're giving that $5. Say, hey, please support her because it's important. She didn't have to do what she did for us, but like I said, that's just somebody just stepping outside themselves and say, hey, I appreciate you. I want to do something for you, you know, without asking. And I just think that, you know, that just shows the character of a person. And in life, it's always about character. And she's so supportive with everyone. Like if you go live and she doesn't even know you, yes, Miss Diane, Miss Evangelia, you got this? My lawyer, do you have this? Miss Diana wants an invite too. So the gift shop is really, it's really now in the build up, right? So we have only those tumblers in right now because she has to make money in order to get more stuff to it. So that's why we are pushing everybody. If you want to support it, get one tumbler, please. Okay, and if you do, then you can shop with me, and you have $5. A $5 credit with us. You know, with us. And if you only get this $5 credit from me, and you know I have sometimes items for $1 or $2, then so it will be, you know. Then, and if you had never shopped with me before, you get free shipping. All new shoppers get free shipping with me. Everybody, okay? So, and if you shop for, let's say, $77, then you get automatically free shipping. Right. Also, check out our Purple Passion Essential site. We have an Essential site where I present all my bottles, my tonics, my face tonics and everything. This is all on the Essential site. Check those out. It's called Purple Passions Essentials, okay? Sometimes I show them also here. I bring them in the live, you know, and tell them everything that you tell them about your oils. Tell them about I have oils. Your baths. I have lotions, soaps. I'm actually making soaps right now. They are drying right now, and I have very different ones. They've been drying for a while. We had a request from a lady that works in a nursing home, and they love my wife's product. So she's got a nursing home using all her soap right now, right? So we've had some that's been drying for a while. We wanted it to be special too. So they're probably like, you forgot, but she didn't forget. My wife is very meticulous and tedious in what she does. She wants everything to be perfect. So as you would say, it's okay and it's ready. She's like, no, it's not. It's not where I want it to be. So, you know, and I can, you know, like I said, I can respect that too. And all my soaps that I'm doing, actually, yes, we have a lot to offer. I would say it's like a big play park, you know, where you can hang out all day long. Thank you so much. I want to really thank you all. We got prayer candles for you guys too. Because right now it's a lot of sickness, a lot of health issues. Hello, good evening, Miss Bunny.
Welcome, welcome. Like, I'm really truly sorry that we didn't have a live today of selling, but I'm very happy that we was able to talk about all these things, because, and for those who came in, I'm gonna show this again. I have these backpacks, school backpacks, that are gonna be $15. So sign up if you want to help a child. And I'm going to the school, and I'm giving those backpacks to those kids in need, that they don't have one, that their parents are not able to buy one or forget about them, you know. So we're going to give them school bags, and they're going to be filled with school items. And also candy. We're going to give some candy in there so they have like fun going, you know, the first day. And so if you want to support a child, they are $15 each bag. And this is already the money, because these are all new backpacks, okay? So we have somehow 20, I believe, right here. But if there are more that want to support, please. The link won't open for me either. Okay, link not open. So Miss Evangelia, you go, and after the live.
Don't worry, if you message Miss Evangelia directly, she's gonna
bring you
be able to walk you through and bring you in.
Sold 100 boy. Yes, Mr. Loris. Thank you so much.
We're gonna put paper, pens, pencils, erasers. We're gonna put some glue in there.
Everything in there.
Put some candy in there. We're gonna have them ready for school. And this is something that, you know, a lot of people. When I finished my master's program, I was running a behavior enhancement program at a middle school that they almost put in every school in that area when I left Fort Knox. So, you know, here in the school system, they need a lot of support. If you guys have been to a lot of the inner cities, mega cities, a lot of people
I'm
need
saying
help.
this again. I'm living in Milwaukee, but I'm living on the north side of Milwaukee, okay? So in that school that my son is going, there's a very poor school. So they don't even have, like, we actually supported that school with basketball outfits, because they didn't even have that. When my son started, and he's tall, he's adopted, he's my adopted son, he's tall. He was so squeezed in that basketball uniform. I said, oh my God, you don't have a bigger size for him?
He looked like he was wearing Daisy Dukes out there on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Like he had on the John Stockton shorts from like 1986. Like
yeah,
he had
like
the
that.
Utah Jazz shorts. That's what he had on.
So we supported the school, and we bought basketball uniforms. And I did that. If you guys remember me when I was saying $2 comes off the invoice whenever you shop from me, and those $2 I put to the side for the school. So that's what I kept doing all the time, right? And we already cheap, but this is how we do it. So I put the $2 always away for the invoice and put it to the side and put it to the side until we had the money together to support the basketball team, you know, on his school. So, but then I also saw when I was there, and I saw children, they came to school and they didn't have no shirt on. They had no shirt. They had just a backpack, and they took them into a room, into a clothing room, and gave them clothes to put on, because they had nothing to put on. You know, they didn't have no socks. They didn't have no shorts or like pants or anything. So they have really a huge clothing room in those schools where they go and they wash the clothes also in there. And they basically giving them, and see, I'm talking about this right now, and I have completely, how's this called? Goosebumps all over my body, honestly. Chicken skin. I call it chicken skin. Hey, Miss Olivia, how you doing? So, so with that said, right, this, when you really choose, they need shoes too, yes. And they have shoes over there too, because people be donating. They're donating stuff. And it shouldn't, I said, this is the United States of America. How is this possible, you know? So we need to start as a community, as a unit, you know, and even if we start on Purple Passion, you know, with the sellers, you know, giving them free lives only for a subscription for 99 cents, at least that gives us the money, because that $15 or $20 that you would put on somebody else's life in order to go live, right? You don't have to do it here, but you can support a child with a backpack. I mean, think about this. This is really, there's something to think about, you know. So, and there's many of them. And I will do pictures. I will take pictures on that day when I bring those backpacks to the school.
The goal is, when I got with a couple of the schools that I thought needed our attention with this project, was when I talked with them, was I wanted to take a picture with that child and with that card, with that person who, and have your name on there, so you see where your money went towards that child, right?
If you want me to write a card with your name for that support of that backpack, I'm going to write a card, and I'm going to put it in and say, you got this backpack from, for example, Miss Dolores.
I want you guys to see
last name, first name,
that smiling child, and see that, and I think a lot of that's going to change your life. Always remember, from our time, right? When we look at support, it looked different in our time. But remember when we could go to the library and we could rent those Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys. We could get VHSs for 25 cents. We could go and rent everything. Now everything is digital and apps, right? But that was our support. Our Boys and Girls Center, our YMCAs, those summer camps that we went to, that typewriting class, that CPR class, that babysitting class, all that stuff was support for us. That's what support looked like in our time, right? So they don't have that now. They're not learning at that same rate, at that same speed. So somebody has to do something. Remember, we went to school, we had to have a pack of paper, 5 folders, the pencils. We couldn't have the wired or the tore out stuff. We were making our own covers for our books out of paper bags. Back when they didn't have plastic, they had paper bags. Understand where we came from, how things have changed, and understand that these children don't even have those basic things anymore.
No.
So that's why we want to do something to affect our community and be able to affect more things that we feel like need to change locally in our area, but also be an example.
Right. So I do appreciate everyone if you be a part of this, backpack program. I really do appreciate you so much.
Spelling of your name to say good evening too. Good evening, Queens. Good evening.
What's my time, Trisha? What's my time? Evangelia, where's my lawyer? What's my time? I don't want to go overboard, and then
you got 21 minutes.
Then Miss Tanya's gonna kill me, right?
Yeah, 21
She'll be like,
minutes of rhythm.
I told you you're gonna be on. No. She's really nice. So stay tuned for her. Miss Tanya Alicia is one of the best sellers. She's nice too. She's so much fun. But yeah, so we cover. What else do we need to cover? What else do we need to cover?
You finished with your Purple Passion Essentials. You told them everything you got.
Yeah, I told Purple Passion Essentials. So we have bath oils. We have lotion.
And what about the stuff for the women?
Oh, yeah. So, and then we have, I always forget about this. So, we still have yoni steaming, ladies, okay? Yoni steaming is for us women very important because we are detoxing our vagina, okay? And that's important. Why? Because we want to...
My back was broke. Lugging all the books and folders back in the day.
Yes.
Y'all remember Trapper Keeper? Everybody wanted a Trapper Keeper. It'll be with a 5-star and all of that. Yeah.
So, can you bring me one that the yoni steaming?
I think you're what you call this back there, and you have one of these right here.
Okay. So yoni steaming. I go 13 minutes remaining. Okay, good. So they give me 10 minutes time to explain this real quick, and I'm not gonna sell it today. Okay, I'm just gonna explain what it does. You can think about this. It's very, very important. There are actually places. I know one in New York. They have places where you can go in a cabin, basically, close yourself all in, and you'll be in a big wooden, it's like a wooden square type thing where you sit down, of course, naked, right? And you close yourself up, and it's steaming, steaming.
With our admin expert doing the flyers for the queens too, right?
Yes,
okay.
I'm going to do that too. So, I'm going to say this as at the end. So this right here, as you see, it pops out, and you can put this on your toilet. Where your toilet is, you lift the seat up, you go put that in there, right? And then you have, I don't know if I have this here right now, but probably not. Where I cannot see it. Probably my husband moved it.
What do you need?
The tea. So you have basically the yoni. I call it tea.
What's that tray back there in the corner by the glass? Is that the stuff you need for it right there? Or is that something different?
No, that's it. It don't matter. So we have yoni herbs, right? I call it like tea. It's basically like tea, but it's in a sachet that you put in here. There she is, Miss Tanya. I know you're watching the time, right? So you put this sachet in here, and you put hot water in there, and that's why you got that line right here, that pink line right here. This is how much water you put on it. And then you close the lid, right? And then you let it marinate. Basically like a tea sachet. Like if you would drink a tea. But of course you're not drinking this. These are herbs. So you're closing it up. Then you put a little bit lavender on top of it too. And then you sit. So then you're going to sit on top of that. Yes. So you're going to sit on top of this after like 10 minutes. After the marination time is over, you lift up the toilet seat. You're going to sit on top of this here. And it's just going to steam, right? And it's going to steam your vagina.
So you're looking for the tea.
Mm-hmm. This is how it looks. So this is the yoni pack. It comes in here. You're going to fill the water. You close it. After 10 minutes, you open it. You're going to sit on it. And it's going to be steaming, right? It's going to be steaming your vagina. And you're detoxing that way. You're detoxing. So this is also menstrual problems, okay? Menopause. All these problems, what we have and what we face. And cysts. Basically, a whole bunch of detox is coming out when you're steaming. And you're going to sit on this for like 20-25 minutes. Then you get up and then you go wash yourself, right? And then you're going to put the towel back in here. And then you're going to wash again over there. And it's supposed to moisturize also through the oils that are coming through the yoni, your whole vaginal area, okay? And I know a lot of people don't talk about this, but this is for us women very important because, you know, it's about detoxing the vagina. So we need this. We don't want to end up with cancer, uterus cancer and all kind of stuff. This is actually the most healthiest thing since, I don't know, since a lot of hundreds of years ago, people been doing this.
After you hit that one, after you hit that.
Man can use that too. I sit my husband on that too. Yes, honey. And he's always scared, so his, you know, don't drop down. But I use less water for him, so man can do that too. So, and with that said, check it all out. It's all on the essential page too. So I'm just introducing different things that I haven't shown for a long time, but that we still have, and that is important, you know, for the woman, but also for the man.
And if you're having any questions about menopause and different issues, female issues that you have, and you don't feel comfortable talking about it or making any comments on here, you can message my wife directly. I think she has probably 5 or 6 clients that don't come on here that she deals with, and she gives them different things directly tailored to their situation. So don't be afraid to do that either, because everything's not comfortable for everybody to talk about, but her heart is in the right place and she means well. And I promise you, she can tell you something that's going to help you, that's going to be natural, and you're going to feel 100% better. And if not, if you don't believe it, go check our reviews.
Yes, I have the tea as well. So we have the Frauenmantel Kraut tea. That's actually how it's called for if you're going through menopause. So you want all the sweats and all this will stop with that tea, and you will be having, you know, cool nights, like no sweaty, no, you know, all the menstrual issues that you have during menopause, you know, bleeding, not bleeding, maybe bleeding, sometimes bleeding. All this will stop and you have your regular cycle back, okay? I have many that bought it already from me, that tea, and they can tell you, you know, if you can tell me and I can reach out to the person and ask if you want to, you know, communicate with her or them. So with that said, I'm hopping off right now. I talked already too much. I haven't talked too much. If anybody wants to participate in that backpack, the tea's outstanding. Yes, honey, it is. So in that backpack for the children for $15, school giveaway basically for the poor children, message me and I put you on the list, and then you get one too, okay? No, I'm hopping off right now. And also check out the gift shop with Robin's Tumblr again. I love you all. And until next time. Flyers?
$7 with your admin.
We already did that. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. Mwah. I love you all.